Yo, she gotta chill. What's up? Yo, real. She violent. Yeah. As I just met my puppy, is currently 5 months old and she be shitting everywhere. I'm talking about carpet, outside, when I take her out in the morning, the bed. Every time that happens, my first instinct is to scold her. But in the act, sometimes I gotta sit back and think to myself, should I really be doing this? At 5 months, was I controlling my shit? Was I only shitting where I wanted to? Did I even know where I wanted to shit? No. So instead of punishing her for the things that she does wrong, I start to praise her for the things she do right. And I noticed that whenever I praise her for the good things, she responds to that way better than the negative of punishing. Principle number 1, don't kick the beehive. Like, yeah, of course we shouldn't be criticizing people based on what they do. But this principle is one of the things that's, I would say, hidden in plain sight. And it kind of relates to accountability. Carnegie Mellon talks about Al Capone, 2 Gun Crowley, Dutch Schultz, some of the most dangerous criminals in history. And not one of them saw themselves as a bad guy. Every single one of those criminals rationalized their ideas, rationalized what they were doing, and thought it was justified. Now think about that. If people that did the worst crimes in the world, they can't even take accountability, what makes you think the people you criticizing are gonna be able to take it well or accept it just like that? They are not. 99% of the time, people do not criticize themselves based on the things they do wrong. That is just human nature. We live in a world now where people struggle to take accountability for a lot of things, even me myself. So walking up to someone and criticizing them for the things that they do is not gonna make them better. It's gonna make them more defensive. It's gonna create some resentment and some hate for the other person that's criticizing them. So in that sense, criticism does more damage than good, if you think about it. That's why I decided to show y'all my dog in the beginning, because Dale Carnegie used this animal example. If you reward them for the good behaviors, you're gonna get more good. However, if you punish them or scold them for the wrongdoings, they'll either push back or fight against it. Humans are the same way, we're not different. Carnegie mentions Abraham Lincoln, who he considers one of the greatest leaders the US has ever had. And one of the things that made him so great was the fact that he learned how to deal with people by not criticizing them. He didn't judge others for their actions. He understood people on that basic level first. And it also hit me. Carnegie talks about how can you criticize someone or judge someone or condemn someone when your situation is not great either. No. I'm gonna say this again. Information without action is just entertainment. So let's get at it. What can I do, Gelato, to fix this? What can I do, Gelato, to stop criticizing people in my daily life? What can I do? Do I even go through this type of situation, Gelato? What do I do? I got you. I'm gonna give you an analogy. So, the scenario, your girl best friend, she calls you, she sounds stressed. She tells you her boyfriend is mad at her because she went through his phone and he found out. First actionable step, replace blame with curiosity. Instead of immediately reacting, you say, okay, what happened? Break down to me the situation. What happened? What did you do? Did y'all set a boundary at first? Y'all shouldn't be checking each other's phones. So she starts explaining, but you feel the urge to just cut in the middle of her. No, brother. Number 2. Pause before you criticize her. Listen to the whole story. Let her explain her side of things. Let her feel heard. Number 3, recognize that everyone is fighting their own battle that you cannot see. So you think back to yourself. She was probably going through his phone because she felt insecure about something. She's going through other things in her life. She just failed an exam probably. She's just trying to take control of her life. Number 4, choose understanding over being right. After she finishes explaining the situation to you, ask her, what made you do that? Why are you feeling like this? Why are you feeling like you needed to go through his phone? What were you going through? What was your take on things? So now she opens up and tells you she's been feeling a lot of anxiety lately, and her anxiety got the best of her. And that brings us to number 5. Focus on the situation and the problem at hand rather than attacking the character of the person. So instead of saying, oh, you're so insecure, you went through his phone because of this, that, and the third. No. Instead of telling her she's a bad girlfriend, instead of making her feel that way, tell her, it's okay, it's fine. It's just that you guys need to talk about what happened, what went down. You guys need to talk about how y'all felt in that moment. Action doesn't make her a bad girlfriend. It's just a particular situation she's in needs better communication. Number 6, check yourself before you judge anyone else. Even before you're giving her any advice. Think to yourself, when was the last time I did something like this without somebody else's permission? How would you have wanted someone to respond to the situation if you brought it to them? Number 7, lead with empathy and not ego. When you're talking to her and responding to what she's telling you, lower your tone, lower your voice, and help her feel heard. Tell her, I hear you, I understand where you're coming from, and I understand why you felt that way. Next, actionable step number 8. Be the person who makes people feel like they can be honest about things with you. You realize she suddenly went quiet, and she's like, damn, I really should have never told anyone about this. You gotta reassure her and let her know. You can always tell me what's going on. I'm right here. I'm right here. I could keep a secret, baby. You gotta let her know, like, that I'm trolling. But I let her know that it's a safe place here. It's a safe place. You can tell me anything. You can tell me anything. It's a safe place. You can be honest with me about anything. I'm not here to make you feel worse or judge you. I'm here for you to vent. I'm here for you to throw your ideas at. Last but not least, actionable step number 9 that you can use to apply today. Praise progress instead of punishing the mistakes. For example, let her know, like, commend her and congratulate her for the fact that she even called you and told you something without making the excuse first, and she actually told you her actions, told you what she did, because that's not something a lot of people do. So is this principle worth the hype? Does this principle really matter? I would say yes, because in every situation in our life, we go through problems. People ask us for our advice on specific problems, and you got to know how to be a good listener, be a good communicator, and understand where someone is coming from instead of criticizing them for what's going on in their life, because you never really know what someone is going through. And your own garden may not even be perfect at the same time. You there criticizing somebody else's garden. Fix your garden before you criticize someone else's. And even when you fix it, don't criticize them for it, because it's only going to create more resentment, more hate for you coming from that person. Let me give you a final analogy that I feel like would relate to this entire principle. You cannot grow a garden by cursing the soil. You prepare it, you water it, you give it what it needs, you praise every sign of growth, no matter how small the growth is. You do not blame the seed for not becoming a tree. You do not punish the roots for growing slowly. You stay curious about what the plant needs and not angry at what it does. You check the condition of your own garden before you judge that of others. You separate the storm that damaged the plant from the plant itself, and you create an environment where things feel safe to grow, and you focus on the season that you are in, not the character of the soil. Every person you meet is a garden. Tend to them accordingly. Hey, Chuck guys, I hope that didn't go over your heads. I hope y'all understand what I'm saying in my entire analogy. Comment down below if y'all want me to better explain what I mean in the analogy, if y'all want me to better explain this idea of not kicking the beehive, not criticizing people, because it only creates more resentment than good. Now remember, don't kick the beehive. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe if you're new. I love y'all, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one for principle number 2. I love y'all. I'm out. Peace.